So remodeling the dining room is going great, and as you can see, the buffet is finished, but the room is still huge and makes the buffet look tiny. My wife and I think that some open shelves will really help balance it out. For me, this project is more of a layout challenge than anything else, and I'll start by locating the studs with a small nail and marking it with a piece of masking tape. Then I'll use a level to get a general idea of where the shelf will go. Once marks have been made for the bottom shelf, I'll next make marks for the top shelf. I want 32 inches in between the top and bottom because that is a number I can easily cut in half, meaning the middle shelf will be at 16 inches. This is the hardware I will use to attach the shelves to the wall. It matches up to a 7/16 inch drill bit, and you can get both of these at Rockler.com. I'm going to show you a very effective way to install this hardware using a piece of scrap wood. So my studs are supposed to be 16 inches on center, and 3 studs, that would make 32 inches. And so I'm going to make mine about 4 inches oversized, so about 36. I even started out measuring everything, even laid out the lines for the center. But this is why this story stick is so great, because as you can see here, it doesn't match up at all. So I'm going to just make a mark where the stud actually is. It's time to use that 7/16 drill bit to make our holes in the story stick, but because I now know my holes are off center, I have to mark which side is left and which is right. Next, I'll insert the hardware and use a level to attach the story stick to the wall. Now I can trace the hardware and remove the stick. So with the hardware attached to the wall, I can now get rid of that tape and focus on the shelves out in the shop. I start by locating the center of the shelf, both length and width, and this is where I'll use the story stick to lay out the holes on the shelf. The instructions recommend using a drill press, but mine is too small, so I'm using a cheap dowel jig I got a long time ago. If you don't have one of these, just be careful to drill as straight as possible. To make sure the shelf sits flush on the wall, I will cut these notches out using the table saw and a chisel. If you got no table saw, no worries, a chisel and a hammer works just fine. So after staining, it's time to put them on the wall, and man, I don't think this could have come out any better. If you like this video, please subscribe and tell your friends. Thanks to Rockler for letting me try out the hardware. Great stuff, thanks for watching, see you guys next time.